Namaste and welcome everybody. We are going to begin the chapter 10th, passive voice. This active voice means that a sentence has a subject that acts upon its verb, and passive voice means that a subject is a recipient of a verb action. For example, let's take a sentence. If we are talking about passive voice, it has object, then verb, then subject. Now let's write object. The floor was cleaned by Rohan. Suppose one name, any name. The floor was cleaned by Rohan. Here it is object, this is verb, and this is subject. Here we see, if we begin the sentence with the object, when we are beginning the sentence with the object or a person that the action is performed on, the action is performed on the floor by this boy, then we say this is a passive voice. Similarly, when a sentence begins with performer of the action, that is subject, then the verb, the object or person that the action is performed on, this is called active voice. Let's see with the example. Rohan cleaned the room. Now see here, this is active. This is active. This is subject. Rohan is subject. Cleaned is verb, and the room is object. Active is when Rohan, it is the subject itself works. The action is directly done by the subject. Whereas in passive voice, we begin the sentence with the object. The room was cleaned by Rohan. We begin the sentence by object, then it is passive voice. Let's understand it in a more proper way by doing the different worksheets of this chapter. See this quiz time. Let us see how much you know about the world. When was the telephone invented? Now see this, telephone was invented in 1876. Was invented. See here, this is object. Who invented the telephone? The telephone was invented by Graham Bell. This is subject. Who wrote the Ramayana? The Ramayana was written by, this is verb. So how the sentence is being framed? It is framed like that. The sentence with the object or person that the action is performed on. The action is performed on telephone, on Ramayana, the Great Wall of China. So okay, let's do it. When was the Great Wall of China built? The Great Wall of China was built in 206 BC, before Christ. Where was the first photograph taken? The first photograph was taken in USA. Now, when was radioactivity discovered? This radioactivity was discovered in 1896. Similarly, when was the CD invented? The CD was invented in 1960. And when was the first movie made? The first movie was made in 1890. These are simple GK question, but it has one thing common, that is all these are written in passive voice. Passive voice when the subject is a recipient of a verb's action. Passive voice is used when action is just see here, you learn this by heart, learn it. Passive voice is used when the action done is more important than the doer. A passive verb in the simple past is formed by using was or were. You have to see subject verb agreement with the past participle of a verb. Was invented, was written, were taken. You can observe the sentences in the previous page. Now see here. Read the following sentence. The winners were given prizes, fans were switched off, 2 thieves were arrested. We are not interested in knowing the subject of these sentences. See here, observe the sentence carefully. You will find that The winners were given prizes. Who gave the prize? It is not important. What is important? The winner got the prizes. We are not interested in knowing the subject of these sentences because we are more interested in the action. These sentences are in the past tense passive voice. The verb in each of this sentence contains was or were. You can see were, all these are verbs. In the extract making movie of unit Stencil World from my English reader, Class 6, Satyajit Ray says, a room was hired in Rash Bihari Avenue in Calcutta. A room was hired is important. Who hired the room is not important. Dear students, try to understand this. You will understand it gradually. Every evening, boys of the age were brought there for us to look at. Here, boys were brought is important. Who brought the boy? It's not important. The importance is given to the boys who were present there, who has been brought there. Now let's do the worksheet 2. Nikki loves watching cartoons and wants to draw one herself. She reads the following instruction on the drawing a cartoon in a magazine. Now how to draw a cartoon. Draw a rough outline of the object on a sheet of paper. Define the outline more precisely. Precisely मतलब बहुत correctly, बहुत सही तरीके से. Add the desired facial features, happy or sad. Color the sketch with pencil. Now see, one of her friends who wants to learn how to draw cartoons, Nikki describes the following steps. A rough outline of the object is drawn. Now see here, this is what is important, how the drawing is being done. Who is drawing? It's not important. The instruction is more important. So a rough outline of the object is drawn on the sheet of paper. The outline is defined more precisely. The desired facial features, happy or sad, are added. The sketch is colored with the pencil. Here the action is more important. The instruction given to her friends by Nikki are in passive voice. The verbs are written as is drawn, is defined, are added, is colored. Now study this table given below to understand the verbs in active and passive voice. Now see here, this chart is very important. Try to understand and learn this chart. Now see here, I draw cartoon. Past tense, I drew cartoons. I will draw cartoons. These are all active voice. If you will learn this chart, dear children, अगर आप लोग ये वाला चार्ट याद कर लेंगे तो एक्टिव पैसिव वॉइस में अभी आप लोग को कोई परेशानी नहीं होगी क्लास 6 की जहाँ तक बात है. तो ट्राई टू लर्न दिस चार्ट. देख लो यहाँ पर एक्टिव दिया हुआ है एंड पैसिव दिया हुआ है. एक्टिव, आई ड्रॉ कार्टून्स. कार्टून्स आर ड्रॉन बाय मी. आई ड्रू कार्टून्स. कार्टून्स वर ड्रॉन. कार्टून्स विल बी ड्रॉन. यहाँ पर बाय मी लिखो, नहीं लिखो उससे नहीं है पता, मतलब कि कार्टून्स वर ड्रॉन. एक्शन इज मोर इम्पॉर्टेंट. I am drawing cartoon. Cartoons are being drawn. Cartoons were being drawn. Now see, according to, you always remember, whenever, if you are learning active passive voice, you have to be very clear about the tenses. Tenses is very important chapter. If you haven't understood so far, you can watch the video of tenses or you can practice it yourself. So tense is very important in order to understand passive because you have to use it, different tenses. So subject verb agreement has to be kept in mind also. Taking hint from the chart given on the previous page, complete the chart given below. Now see here, he makes a robot. A robot is made by him. He made a robot. Now see here, a robot was made by him. He will make a robot. A robot will be made by him. Just see the structure of the sentence. He is making a robot. A robot is being made by him. He was making a robot. A robot was being made by him. यहाँ पर बस इतना सा फर्क आ गया. Okay, and this remains blank. Now he has made a robot. A robot was been. Now present perfect में कैसे हो रहा है? He has made a robot. Now if you are to change this active into passive, a robot has been made by him. Now he had made a robot. Now this past tense, a robot had been made by him, and he will have made a robot. A robot will have been made by him. This is the part that you have to do and learn properly. Now worksheet 3. Millie's friend Tom wants to make chocolates for her birthday party, but he does not know its recipe. He requests Millie to ask her mother to send him the recipe. The mother sends him following recipe. Take 1 liter milk, boil it, and then add 100 gram sugar to it. Put 100 gram cocoa powder. After a few minutes, boil the mixture for 5 minutes. Grease a ball with oil. Pour the mixture into it. Keep it in a freezer. Now imagine yourself to be Millie. Explain to Tom the process of making chocolates. Now see here, you have been told the action done directly to you. It means तुम्हें बोला गया कि ऐसे करो, ये मिक्सचर बनाओ, फ्रीजर में डालो, ऑयलिंग करो, सब तुम्हें डायरेक्टली बोला गया. नाउ एक्शन अब तुम्हें किसी और को बताना है, तो फर्स्ट स्टेप हैज़ बीन रिटन पर, तो एक्शन बिकम्स मोर इम्पॉर्टेंट, राइट. So 1 liter of the milk is taken. It is then boiled till it becomes thick. 100 gram sugar is added to it. 100 gram cocoa powder is mixed. The mixture is heated for a few minutes. A bowl is to be oiled. The mixture is poured into the bowl. Then it is kept in freezer. This is simply done. Now worksheet 4, a birthday party. Nikki plans to celebrate her birthday by hosting a party. होस्टिंग अ पार्टी मतलब जो पार्टी देता है, होस्ट जो रहता है, जिसकी तरफ से पार्टी दी जाती है, वो होस्ट होता है. सी डिस्कस द प्लान्स विद हर ब्रदर. कंप्लीट द फॉलोइंग कन्वर्सेशन. कन्वर्सेशन मीन्स बातचीत. यूजिंग सिंपल फ्यूचर पैसिव कंस्ट्रक्शंस, यानी पैसिव कंस्ट्रक्शन करना है. सेंटेंस का कंस्ट्रक्शन कैसा होना चाहिए? पैसिव वॉइस में होना चाहिए. सो हाउ डू यू प्लान टू सेलिब्रेट योर बर्थडे? आई हैव प्लान टू ऑर्गेनाइज अ ग्रैंड पार्टी. हाउ एक्साइटिंग. ऑल माई, नाउ सी हियर, सी दिस, ऑल माई फ्रेंड्स विल बी इन्वाइटेड. Special dishes will be made. The action is important. What will be done that day? Chocolates, drinks will be served. Decoration will be put. Music will be played. Returns gift will be given to all the invitees. That will be fun. Will I be invited? Oh sure. Thank you, Nikki. Now see, Nikki plans to celebrate her birthday. She phones her friends about the party. In addition, she will be sending personal invitation to her friends. Read the plans made by her. Fill in the blanks with the appropriate passive words. The first one has been done for you. Now see here. Hello, I am Nikki. Now this is invitation. I am Nikki. My birthday will be celebrated on 1st September from 7 p.m. onwards at my residence. You are invited to attend the party. The party will be joined by Siddhi, Riddhi and Hema. Your parents too are cordially invited. Quality cake from Metro will be cut at 8 p.m. Your presence will be appreciated. Happy hours will be spent by all of us. You will be eagerly waited for by me. Separate cards have been sent through courier. I may contact for any additional information. Your friend Nikki. Such lovely gesture to call friends. इतना अच्छा से कार्ड बनाया है कि सारे लोग आएंगे ही आएंगे. ना वर्कशीट 5. Nikki's special day has arrived. Almost all the preparation have been made. Read the following conversation between Nikki and her mother. Now पार्टी का शुरुआत हो गया है, सब सारा तैयारी हो गया है. And now this is the conversation between Nikki and her mother. Is everything ready, mother? We have only 1 hour left. Well, I hope so. I was busy in kitchen, so I couldn't go and check. Now see here. Should I get the arrangement checked? Oh, that will be great. When Nikki went to check the arrangement, she observed various jobs being done by different people. She came back and gave her mother the following information. अब देखो एक्शन का इम्पोर्टेंस दिया गया कि किसने क्या किया, किसने किया वो नहीं, कौन काम इम्पॉर्टेंट है. एक्शन इज मोर इम्पॉर्टेंट. रीराइट इन पास्ट कंटिन्यूस पैसिव टेंस. Past continuous passive tense. The first one has been done for you. Now see here. Sally and Smita are drawing picture. Pictures are being drawn by Sally and Smita. You can see, check the table. Just chart, that chart where all the structures and formats are given. Millie was filling air into the balloon. Air was being filled into the balloon. Nitu was lying the table. The table was being laid by Nitu. Neha was preparing bouquet. A bouquet was being prepared by Neha. Similarly, different people did different things and she narrated who did what. So all the actions are more important. Now worksheet 6. Nikki party is about to begin. She is very excited about it. She is talking to the manager of the party about the arrangement. Read the conversation and complete it by filling in the blanks with the present perfect form of the verbs given in the bracket. The first one has been done for you. Nikki, is everything ready, sir? Manager, yes, miss. The light have been put. The carpet have been spread. The park has been. It is carpets. It is carpets. That's why it is have. The park has been decorated. The furniture has been set up. All the dishes have been prepared. What about my birthday cake? It has been kept on the table. I am so thrilled. I hope everyone enjoys the party. Now worksheet 7. Nikki birthday party has begun. Look at the picture given below and write in the present continuous passive what is happening in the party. You may take the help of some verbs given below. One sentence to describe the party has been written to give you a lead. Now you have to write present continuous passive. In present continuous passive, if you will turn the page number 134, it is given that a robot is being made by him. Like he is making a robot, so a robot is being made by him. It is given in page number 134. So how the sentence in present continuous passive will be formed? Let's see it. The cake is being cut. The drinks are being served. Just see, this is what? Present continuous passive. Present continuous passive. All these are passive sentences. All are in continuous. Present continuous passive. My writing. So the gifts are being given to the woman. The breads are being baked. Photographs are being clicked. The birthday is being celebrated. Now you have to see this picture according to you have to see these verbs given and this picture, and then you have to form the sentence. You can form the sentence your own. Now see here. Now worksheet 8. Nikki wants to thank all the people who helped her in a party. She requests her brother to prepare a list of all the people who helped her. Rewrite the following information in simple past passive. Now see here. We have done present continuous. Okay, we have just done present continuous passive. Now we have to do what? See here, it has been simple past passive. If you will see the chart, simple past passive. Simple past क्या हो जाए? What will be the simple past? I ate mangoes. If I write I ate mangoes, the mango was eaten by me will be simple past passive. The first one has been done for you. Now all these people have done what? Nikki cake was made by Simi. Firework was provided by fireworkers, and designer costumes are being provided by Ekta. All these sentences can be framed. Photographs were taken by Rahul. Sweets were distributed by Joy. Gifts were wrapped by Isha. Now let's see worksheet now. Nikki's father, Mr. Arya, was performed an experiment in his laboratory. He has noted down the following instruction. Pull out a plant with white flowers from the soil. Wash its roots well and cut them. Dip the lower end of the cut stem in bottle containing water. Add a few drops of red ink. Leave the plant undisturbed for a few hours. Observe the plant carefully. The color of the flowers changes to red. Conclusion: the stem helps in conducting water upwards. क्यों होता है? Just try to recall science chapter, how water goes up in every part of the plant. Now Nikki wants to know how her father conducted the experiment. Mr. Arya tells her the procedure. Complete the procedure. Procedure means the process by filling information from the above instruction. The first one has been done for you. A plant with white flower is pulled out from the soil. Its roots are washed well and cut. The lower end of the cut stem is dipped in a bottle containing water. A few drops of red ink is added. The plant is left undisturbed for a few hours. The plant is observed carefully. The color of the flower is change into red. Now the passive voice. Now see here. Passive voice is used to write investigation reports, news reports, announcements, articles, etc. Because in these pieces of writing, the emphasis is on the action, not on the doer. You must have seen the notices and the reports where the action is more important, not who has done it. Now let's move to the next part. Read the following news report where passive voice is used. Society Times, 2nd September. Now see, Nikki's birthday celebrated. This is report. How the news report is being, how the report of birthday celebration is being put. Magical Parks, September 1. Nikki's birthday was celebrated with pomp and show in the Magical Park. Her friends were invited. The party was organized by the manager of the company. The cake was cut at 7:30 p.m. and gifts were exchanged. The party ended at 11 p.m. Just see how the passive voice been used in writing the report. Now see this, bank robbed in daylight. What is important? The action. The bank robbery is important. Okay, who did? It's not here important. Here what is important? Robbery hui. The new city bank was robbed in broad daylight by some unidentified armed men. The staff was gagged. Gagged means उन लोग के मुंह बांध दिया गया था कि वो कुछ बोल ना पाए. Telephones wire were cut. The vault was looted and 1 crore were taken in cash. The police had been informed. Police had been informed. किसके बारे में? चोरी के बारे में. लेकिन क्या चीज़ है? इस robbery is more important than who did it. Okay, and इस robbery से related सारा information पुलिस को दे दिया गया. Now worksheet 10. Given below are some extracts from the newspaper. Each extract is followed by 2 options. Extract means किसी बड़े से writing का छोटा सा part. Is followed by 2 options. To complete it, tick the correct option. The first one has been done for you. The school was founded in the early 19th century, but the main building was added only a decade ago. They added the main building only a decade ago. See. So which one is correct? This one is correct. Passive voice you have to use. The president of the neighboring country reached the airport today morning. He was dressed in a white suit. His suit had been specially designed by a top designer or top Indian designer had specially. तो यहाँ पर उसके सूट के ऊपर ज़्यादा emphasis डाला गया है, तो यहाँ पर this one will be correct. The telephone has now become an indispensable part. Indispensable part means अभिन्न हिस्सा, मतलब उसको you cannot think life without telephone. Part of modern life. Alexander Graham Bell invented it first. यहाँ पर देखो, यह subject और यहाँ पर verb, ये क्या हो जाएगा? Active voice. It was invented by Alexander Graham Bell. So this will be passive voice. So it will be the correct answer. Residents of village of Kulu were shocked at the news that the bread factory in the village was going to be closed. The factory where 6,000 loaves of bread were made every day was sold to an industrialist who decided to close it. तो यहाँ पर देखो 600 loaves of bread were made every day. They made 600. यहाँ पर क्या हो जाएगा? Active. ये active voice हुआ and this is passive voice. By now you have a bit of understanding regarding passive voice. The Prime Minister was admitted to the Beach Candy Hospital where it is gone. The Prime Minister was admitted to the Beach Candy Hospital this morning. On admission, he was examined and it was decided that an early operation was essential. Doctor examined. Now see here, he was examined and it was, you may be thinking he is subject, but here what is important? Here who examined? Doctor examined, but who, the more important is it was examined. So doctor examined him and they decided that an early operation was essential. This is active voice. whereas we have to mark the passive voice. Worksheet 11. Given below are two pictures. Compare them and find out at least 6 differences. List the differences in the space provided in the next space. Some words have been given for your help. The first one has been done for you. Now see here. You can easily locate the differences here. The apples are, see the apples, the knife, see the eggs broken, the milk can opened, this plates are being removed, the glass is here filled and this is half. You can see number of differences. Now the bread has been cut, the sugar box has been opened, the cup and saucers have been removed, apples have been eaten, eggs have been broken, wine has been drunk. Okay, so this manner you have to complete the work. Given below are two pictures of Nikki room. Picture A shows the condition of the room before it was cleaned by Nikki, and picture B shows the condition after it was cleaned. Observe the picture and write the differences between the two in the space provided. One difference has been pointed out to help you. Now see, you can easily see the difference. Here see the cat and the dirts, and here how nicely it's been done. The bed is made, the almirah, this TV is on, and here TV is off, curtain, the window is closed. They'll see the condition of books. So there are things that you can see. This cupboard, can see it, and you can fill according to the picture. Now worksheet 12. Various jobs are done by different people in the hospital. Use the following words to describe these jobs. The first one has been done for you. Patient treat doctors. The patients are, you have to mind it, we are studying passive voice. So passive voice में क्या होता है? Action is more important. The patients are treated by the doctor. The operation are performed by surgeons. This you have to write, see from these clues and complete the sentence. Now do it yourself. Given below is the producer of making greeting cards. Read the instruction and report the same to one of your friends. Fold a piece of paper in the middle. Cut out the picture of flower blossoms and old calendars. Now see here. Now report. Now report is written in passive voice. We have learnt. Now see here, this is an example of report. A piece of paper is folded in the middle. Picture of flower blossoms are cut out from old calendars. The blossoms are glued onto the front of the card. Marker pen are used to draw stem, leaves, border and other decoration. A message is written inside. This is all in passive voice. Given below are instructions to make a milk carton game. Read the instruction and complete the procedure that follows. Take 9 cardboards. Now see, you have to read this, and on this you have to give the instruction. Again here passive action is more important. 9 cardboard milk cartoons are taken. The top part of each cartoon is cut off. The cartoons are arranged in square. Paper clips are used to attach the sides together. A point value is written on the inside edge. Now you can easily complete this. That's all, dear children. I hope you have understood. Thank you, and keep revising in order to understand it properly. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye.